I am just on to color. Just finished doing a bunch of work. I'm working it all different kinds. Got it a good place to stop, and I can pick up tomorrow where I left off. So I decided to work on some whips. Basically, to work on what I was working on yesterday. And you still haven't put these um, Posca pastels in a container yet. I got to do that tomorrow. I really do need to do that tomorrow. And clean off my desk a little bit and have time for that. I don't know what background to give this picture. I run some things through in my head. I'm like, well, what about this? Like, what about yellow? Well, I don't know. Some things in there are yellow. I don't know how that's going to work. Well, what about, this is my spray thing of water. That's what that was. What about gold? I was like, no, same difference. Although gold might not be bad. Then orange. No, there's too much stuff in here that's orange. Maybe I should really make it a multi background of some kind. Of all of them colors. Hey, Lori. Happy Saturday. Yeah, I did. I kept going when I was watching Jones live last night. I was coloring while I was watching that, so I just kept going. And yeah, so now like I've been thinking almost have everything colored in there. I got two leaves, that squiggly, and I got my oops, that's not a good picture there. Light blue. Now there's a thought. You know what? That sounded kind of good to me. Cause yeah, that will kind of contrast everything. What is under here? What is that? Oh, okay. I probably should just take this one out and stop doing it. There's my other copy of it. I don't know, I want to try and use acrylic markers on one of these. Like, you know, I noticed Fox is getting really adventurous and good with using acrylic markers on coloring pages. And I'm still trying to get my act together with it. Um, every once in a while, like I try it and it's like, yeah, okay. I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm feeling that. I don't know if I want to do that right now. So, but let's see. Yeah, I like the idea of blue. Made a mistake and went over that with a red pencil yesterday. So eraser. So no, I might have put it away. I see one in here. I don't know if it's used. I think it's used. Well, it would have to be because the other ones are in the. See, I gotta watch this thing. I'm always knocking it everywhere. Look, there's my case. I have a bunch of them, but I like them too. They're nice, nice size. They're stackable. I think the thing came with like 6 of them, I think. And I really like them. Oh, it probably would. It probably would. See, there's so much I like. I don't know. I like acrylic markers, even though I can't totally control them. I like them. Is this gonna work? And this is in the same pencil. Okay, what are we gonna have to do? I may mess this up for forever. There may be no. Oh, that looks kind of brown, a little bit. Can I shade it a little bit with green and like take the red out? I think that actually worked. It's a pale green. I don't know. I was getting a little too happy with the I know, I think I used the wrong pencil. I picked up the wrong pencil is what happened. Okay. Hope your knee is doing well, Lori, in the recovery of that. Even though I like red potatoes, I made these potatoes brown. But I never even heard of red potatoes until I moved here, and that was always what my husband would use. I'm like, what the heck is a red potato? I love red potatoes because, like, if you use them to to make anything, they don't get that kind of grainy taste. Like if you make potato salad, they don't get that graininess. Like if it's been like a couple days or whatever. Um, I love them, love them, love them, love them. Oh, it's your hip. Oh, okay. Why was I thinking it was your knee? Oh, you had some complications. Well, that kind of sucks. My husband had hip surgery. Like I think it's about, man, how long has it been? 3 years, I think. And he actually it went really well, but like he said, he's been having pain in it. Although, like, he does not go easy on himself at all. Like he plays hockey every Sunday, and I asked him because when he was telling me his hip was bothering, I says, "Well, do you stretch before you skate?" And he's like, "Nah." I'm like, "Oh, brother, really?" And he also, what's the other thing he does? Well, he cycles a lot. He has a bike. He's a bike, that kind of biker, a cyclist. He doesn't stretch before that either. I'm like, how old do you think you are? Like, really? I've been telling him forever, for years and years, stretch, 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 stretch before you do these things. But anyway, he was talking with another guy that he plays hockey with, and they were saying that that guy was saying, yeah, he had scar tissue like around the hip replacement thing. So my husband's got to call his, that doctor and talk to him about it. But I think he has that kind of, I don't know, that kind of mentality, grin and bear it or whatever. But like I don't know, I don't know. Yeah, he's crazy. That's why he's crazy. He's really crazy. He ain't got no sense. That's why. If I had hip replacement, no, I would probably not be. I might go ice skating, but I wouldn't be playing hockey. I love hockey now, but I wouldn't be playing hockey after that. Um, and I got people to say hi to. Hi, Bayou Gold. And hi, Taylor. Happy Saturday to both of you. And yeah, I'm ready for Thanksgiving because I'm not doing anything. I'll be grading is what I'll be doing. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna try and catch up with all that. Although I was thinking that because, well, I'm scared to buy beef at this point. But like I haven't bought beef in a long time, other than like occasionally buying burger, but not that much either. Like in the past year, I have not bought a lot because I wasn't liking how the prices look, and now they're even worse. But I used to always buy a something I always used to have in the freezer was a chuck roast. Always had a chuck roast in the freezer, one or two, just for that time, and then like bam, break out with the, chuck roast, the potatoes, the carrots, celery, all that. Like one of our favorite things to eat. But I don't think I can handle the price of a chuck steak. Like seeing it, I think it's gonna flip me out too much. So, but I was almost thinking, well, it's gonna be about the price of a turkey, so maybe I should buy a chuck roast for Thanksgiving. That would be a treat because we haven't had that in a long time. Plus, because of my braces too, that I wasn't cooking anything like that I love that much, and then I can't eat it. But I think we may do that, and I might send my husband out to get it because he doesn't pay any. Well, yeah, he really doesn't pay attention to prices the way I do, and so he's just gonna go, "Oh, that looks good. Get that one." He's good at picking out meat, but maybe not so good at looking at the prices of things. Yeah, see, I see now I want some. Who brought that up? Somebody who brought that up somewhere. Did they bring it up here? Oh no, but I have a feeling that's what I'm gonna do for Thanksgiving is pot roast. I think I pretty much have decided now. That's what I'm doing. Because that'll be a treat for both of us. And my husband will be excited because oh my gosh, she's cooking beef. What's gotten into her? Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Hey Mandy, happy Saturday. I'm actually well, I probably should mute. Let me mute for a second. Okay. I just put on a Jason Lewis Mindamen because I want the visual. So it keeps because the visual on his videos it keeps moving, and so my computer won't go to sleep. The other one there, because I don't know why I don't want it to go to sleep. It's weird when I'm looking at one side of the screen that I'm on, and then the other side is black. I don't like that. It makes me feel weird. Oh, did you? Oh, yeah. See, okay, so it was you. It just happened just now. That's where I got the idea. That's where that came into my brain. Yeah, that sounds really good. Really good. Yeah, and that's what, like, basically, well, starting tomorrow, that means it's next week. Thanksgiving is next week. Tomorrow, it's next week. So, yeah, that sounds really good. Which means, I don't know, I kind of want to, I don't know. I already made two apple pies. We're on our second one. I really could go for a blueberry pie, but I don't know. I'd have to buy the canned stuff, which I don't mind. But it's so funny because I didn't have a blueberry pie until, I don't know, I was 40 something years old. And now I'm kind of addicted to them. Yes, I got that pot roast vibe. It's on me now. It's on me now. I'm going to have to do it. Yeah, actually, no, we have a good place to get it from too. So, and I'm thinking, I don't know how many people are going to be buying that for Thanksgiving. Will they possibly put it on sale somehow? Although sale probably will be like what 20% more than the regular price it was like last year. Things are so messed up right now. Thank God for small favors or whatever, however that saying goes. Okay, what we doing? Probably should have put more red somewhere up here. I could now. Oh, why am I yawning? Stop yawning. We're not going to bed yet. It's too early. I've done some of everything today. Mostly, like, I got a lot of grading done, though. But not as much as I would have liked to, but I did get it. Important stuff done, so. What color is this? Oh, that's pinkish. I don't want that. Give me red. Give me red. My dad always used to say, bread makes your head red. I don't know why he said that. But I guess it's kind of true because, like, um in hot climates or whatever, if you have a lot of starch and you stay in the sun a lot, your hair turns red. I read that somewhere. I think that's true. Or maybe not. I don't know. After a while, you don't know what's truth, what's fiction. Did I really hear that before, or did somebody else say that, or did I make that up? Or it's all becoming a blur. Okay. I wish I knew how to eat pomegranates. I guess that's what this is. I still don't get it. It's like, why am I like, what, suck on the seed? Is that like eating the fruit? Sucking on the seed? I need something more substantial than that. It's like, is it worth it? And, uh, just like artichokes, I still don't get it with artichokes. I don't understand. You know, some people rave about them, and I had a coworker that sometimes I would go over her house for dinner, and she's like older than me by like, I don't know, 15, 20 years or something like that. She was one of my Italian mothers, and a lot of times she would have artichokes, and I'd be like, I don't know what to do with that. Like, I don't know. I have no idea what to do with that. Tell me what to do with that. And she's like, well, you just take it and like the part in the center, you just take it and like slide it between your teeth. I'm like, why? Is it worth it? Yeah. Yeah, with the pomegranates, yeah, it's like why are we doing all this? Like for what? I can get an orange or an apple and just like chomp done. I can get a grape, pop the whole thing in my mouth. I can get the seedless ones, not have to worry about. I don't know. So I wonder in a way if it's just a cultural thing and that's the fruit that's around and so you eat it. Yeah, see, I don't want to make these green. I don't quite want to make them red because the red is here. I really need something red up here, and I wonder if I should make this red, even though I like it how it is. To me, this really looks like an oak leaf. I feel like I need more red. Where is my red? And why am I starting to cough now? I wasn't earlier. Maybe it's because I wasn't talking. Let's put a little bit of red in here. All it did today was rain, and I think it's still raining. It's crazy. It's just dark, and well, now it's nighttime, but during the day it was dark. Yep, give me an apple. Just give me an apple. No fuss, no muss, no guessing, no hard labor. Because I feel like eating pomegranates. That looks like labor, not I don't know, not for me. I could make this little one red. Maybe make it mostly red. So I actually I got my warning that I warn WARNING. Sorry, can't talk. Teeth are moving. But that I need to like pay more attention to like the position of my wrists when I play because this one was hurting today. It's like, oh, you did too much. And playing piano, practicing. I had to stretch for this one thing. And so I have to make sure that I stretch before I play. Um, and kind of, I don't know, maybe do something afterwards too. And I don't know. Yeah. That's why I feel like I have to get technique back because I was just starting to get it when I had to stop playing. So now I'm kind of a little bit at square one where I got it like, okay, gotta learn the right way again. Right way to hold your wrist, right way to do this, right way to do that. And which is good, but that was like my morning to just don't go willy nilly playing because I'm going for longevity. Gotta get my money's worth out of this piano. Oh, there we go. Do I want that yellow or that yellow? I don't know. This looks green. Lunar yellow. I don't know. And I don't know why I'm just using it. It's like, whatever. But somehow, I need a. Okay, so I guess I am thinking about Thanksgiving. So now, pot roast, and I want to make a blueberry pie. I love blueberry pie. And I had no clue. When people would say blueberry pie, I'm like, huh? No, thank you. Just give me apple pie. Now to me, apple pie is just boring. Or it's like, I don't know. It just doesn't thrill me like blueberry pie does. I also like cherry pie, and I used to like cherry pie more than apple pie before I knew about blueberry pie. But now I like blueberry pie better than cherry pie. Yeah, I think that's what I want. That's what I want. I'll even buy a can of whipped cream because I haven't been eating whipped cream with pie for a while. My husband's always saying, "Oh, some ice cream." I'm like, "No, I don't want any ice cream." But yeah, I think that's what we'll do. He'll be so excited. Beef. Hmm. What's this color again? Pear green. It's in my hand, so I'm gonna use it. It can be the one little. I'm gonna change it a little bit. So I figure out what and I swear this month is really going by fast. Gotta figure out a hashtag for that. Okay, and I need to do that. I kind of feel like metallic markers or gel pen. I lean towards metallic markers and how to make this look because it's got the outline. Oh, I got more green in here to do. How pointy is this? Figure out a hashtag for the Hannah Carlson page unless we're just going to do a, I don't know, holiday coloring or Christmas coloring or I don't know. I'm probably going to wear a brace on my hand at night, I think. I don't know. On days after I play, just to kind of um, give it support while also trying to focus on the good posture and the loose wrists. Like somebody, what they tell me, the twins, I call them the twins because the people I learned how to play piano from, they taught a class for like the community or whatever, and they're twins. So I just call them the twins. It's kind of, they're really sweet. But yeah, they were talking about like keeping your wrists like really loose and like doing this thing where you like kind of just totally like let your hands be limp and just like nothing, no, stress on it, just totally limp, and then put your hands to the piano like that and just that's how you play. Just let your fingers move. So I don't know. I need to get that down though because I don't want to ever not be able to play. Makes me think of Keith Jarrett, who phenomenal jazz pianist who suddenly, I don't know, was it like the 80s or something like that? 80s or 90s, all of a sudden he could not play. I don't know something happened with his hands, like something with the tendons or something like that. And like he was really like like um like Miles Davis, with the horn. That was Keith Jarrett, and he was wild. But that wildness kicked him in the butt, and he had to stop doing that, which basically broke his heart because, like, really, it was almost like he didn't know if he was ever going to be able to play piano again. And, but, he has been. Recovery and stuff, and just he has to do certain things certain ways. So I'm no Keith Jarrett, but I don't want to be in that position. I don't want to be damaging my wrist by playing. So, because I want to play for forever. Now I'm wondering if I should use these for the background or I don't know. Since I have them out, I kind of been playing with these a lot lately. I could use. I don't want to use watercolor because I don't want to make everything wet. That drives me nuts. No water. I'm not sure that I want to use pencil because I don't want the trouble of, I don't know, coverage and scratchiness. This might be kind of tricky, but I'm going to try it. Should I start at the bottom or the top? Start at the top. Uh-oh. I'm already looking. I was like, uh-oh, do I really want to do this? I don't know. It's too late now. I could use a Q-tip. Where's that little thing? I had a little thing out here. Well, this wasn't what I wanted to use, but it is here. So I don't think this. Oh, it does a little bit. I'm afraid I'm going to take the tip off though. I kind of want that other thing. Where are you? Is that in here? Thought I told myself don't put it in here. You know what? That guy's going in there. No. Okay. I know I saw that thing. That little thing somewhere. Yeah, see, there's something on that other stick, so that turned out kind of dingy. I want to use my hands, but I think we'll just put the color down and worry about that later. Oh, I just thought of something. And plus, if I mean, I'm not that. I need a lighter one. I think I did this another time. I kind of blended it with the pencil and used the pencil, which is probably not a great thing to do to my pencil, but it helped me get coverage. And a blender that I don't really care for, if I can find one of those, that might help too. I just see more. Oh shoot. Don't tell me I'm going to sharpen this one. Well, that kind of sucks. Where? It's the blue thing. Where's my blue thing? Containers. So let's use this one. I don't like this one, so I don't care. Oops. I don't care what happens to it. Or I haven't found something that it works like I want it to on. I don't know. I found better things than these, the Lyra or whatever they're called, Rembrandt. I got them because I heard somebody. Why do I keep knocking stuff over? I heard somebody talk about them, and so I thought, oh, let me try them. And they love them, but like I don't. So we're just pulling out everything to see what we can get to work. That doesn't seem to really work, but okay. So we know now. Or not quite in that way. I don't know if these are. I think these might be water soluble, but I don't know. It's kind of like how water soluble. How much water do you need to put on it to get it to move? Because if it's going to take me to a crinkle fest, not interested. We don't want the crinkle fest. So I came across this article that I still have to read the whole thing because I don't know, with how weird like Google and everything has been acting lately, I couldn't read it like I wanted to. Yeah, it is too hard. I don't like it either. Hey, Ivy Pearl. Happy Saturday. Hope you're doing well today. I didn't say anything, but it just did sound kind of like you're under the weather the past, for a bit, and so I've been praying for you. I just don't like to call attention to, sometimes when you're not feeling well, you don't want to hear anybody talking to you, reminding you of it. It's like, leave me alone. You tell what kind of sick person I am. If I'm sick, it's like, get out of my way, leave me alone. No, I'm not that mean, but I do like to be left alone when I'm sick. But hmm, I still think I probably need a Q-tip. I think that's going to be the best thing for this. Now, if I were any good at pan pastels, I probably could have done that, but I suck at them. I got the things to work with it, but I think I'm gonna have to like wait until my break is in for work, so and then I'll play with them. So I have a little more time to focus. Although I wonder, if I used, um, I don't know if I want to use them in there. Using the pan pastels in my junk journal, I don't know how I feel about that. Don't even ask me why I feel weird about it. I don't know. I think because I don't like the whole smudginess of it. Oh, reminds me of charcoal. And I'm like, oh, get away from me. I think that's the Miss Priss in me from childhood. It was a real like, ooh, anything that made you sweat, anything that made you get dirty. I was like, no. Me and my sister were both like that. We're like, no, we will not. So I guess there's a little bit of that left in me. Oh wow. Oh wow. So you got your case. Cool. How's your arm, by the way? Let's see, one thing, going over green with blue is not going to mess with it too much. Might even make it prettier. Let's see, now I need to, I don't know how much this will smudge. Because, like, I think after a while it just kind of, it doesn't really move. Which in a way is kind of good. Oh, Ivy Pearl. I I did order more of those these guys. Yeah, they're down really cheap now. So I ordered 4 of them from Blick, but I also ordered something else with it to see if it would work as a good work the same way. And I got to give you the name of it. And I'm looking in my no, hold on. I don't know when I'm getting it, but oh, I'm not even on the right. Oops. What did I do? I'm not on the. This whole keyboard thing is so weird. I don't understand what happened to it. All of a sudden, the past few days, it's not working like it used to. To change the Bluetooth, and I really do wonder, does it have something to do with the solar flare thing? Is that messing with the I don't know, airwaves or something? Okay, let me just look. I want to get the name of it. Come on, Eddie. It's already signed in. Orders. Says completed. Let's see what's it's called. Sakura, and I know that name, from the all kinds of pens and things. Um, Sakura Craypaz Expressionist Oil Pastel. Um, well, I got a white one. I got one white one because I already can see like a white pastel, oil pastel does things similar to what a Prismacolor white pencil does. So I got that, but I also got the Sakura Craypaz Expressionist Extender Blender. So I'm kind of hoping it works like the this guy, or does something similar so I can maybe that can be my replacement. So, and I'm gonna let's see. I can put that in the chat if I go to the okay, open a new tab. Oh, please. Okay, let's do this. This will work. Yeah, and it's only 88 cents. Yay! 88 cents is good. But I also wonder if Marabou is going to come out with a new version of it, or if they're coming out with a new version of their like wax based um art crayons. So This is the name of it. Oh yeah, I can drop a link. Let's see. Ba-da. And I found out how they work like so late in the game. I've had those things forever with that one blender in the case, and I never knew what to do with it. I never really used it. Then I used it with a pencil, and it was like, whoa. And it works with like the Neocolor ones and twos. It works with like, I mean, it's crazy. It's like, oh my gosh. It's like I had you all this time. I didn't know everything you could do. It might be not used for purpose intended, but it did the job. Let's see, is this the link? I think this is the link. No, that's not the link. Hold on. Uh, oh yeah, it is. I think. Yeah, it's the link. So they say water soluble wax. I never tried that with it. I wonder if it's different from this one. Most of the stuff is worn off, so I can't even tell. This came with my set of Marabou art crayons, so the wax ones, the ones that are not water soluble. I do have like a set of like I think they're like metallics or something like that that are water soluble, but I can't find them. I bought them long after I bought the other ones, just because I liked the colors. But hopefully that link will take you there. Yeah, they say limited stock while supplies last. And I'm gonna try not to go shopping on here. Click off. You have to color the dish too. So like only like what like 2 weeks or something like that for only 2 weeks of November. Only 2 weeks to color kind of fall thingies. You're welcome. I thought of you the minute I saw it. I was like, oh, it's like, okay, I need to let Ivy know about this. And I kept thinking, well, what post can I leave her a message under? So I was thinking, now that would be stupid. She's not going to know where to see it. So I just was like, oh, Linda, just wait. So I'm glad you're here so I can share that with you. Oh, I didn't even think of that. I could have used an oil pastel. Duh. Because I got a little set now. A very little set. But I like them though. I got to play with them some more, but I like them. So I got 12 colors. So. Oh, and speaking of, because I got these when I was getting that thing for my floor cleaner. And also thought I was going to get Brute Fooner square barreled pencils. Well, they gave me a refund for the pencils. And somebody in Maryland who has a very nice looking doorstep is enjoying a set of Brute Fooner pencils. I hope they go to somebody nice. If they can't use them, that they give them to somebody who can use them. But no, I'm not attempting that again. It's like, no, must be I'm not supposed to get them. So we're going to leave that alone. We got enough pencils. Yeah, I was wondering if you were looking through the paper. I did look through I did look through a few things. I think I actually did it on a live, and like Taylor was watching. I went looking through it. I wish I could have shown like the page. If I could have my setup, know how to do that like on the drop of a dime, I would have done that. Because I was looking to see if they had any of that, whatever that is, 1814, whatever paper. I was looking to see what they had with that, and a few other things. I was looking to see what they had with oil pastels, with what did I see there? Oh well, that's how I wound up with these guys. That's where I did my damage there with these Posca things. Yeah, same here. It's like stop. Stop. Yeah, I really don't want to. Um I need to just not. But then it seems like something always comes up and I have to, and that's kind of like breaking the seal. After that, it's like, oh, well, what do they have in this? It's like, oh no, is there a new coloring book out? I can just add that to the order. That'll bring it up to like whatever, whatever. Oh boy. Let's see it. Something I did made that go down smoother. Now these, there's not that. Oh yeah, there's a lot in here, more than I thought. Okay, I was thinking like I was almost over with it. Nope, nope, we are not. There's more. Oh, so yeah. Well, I'm supposed to get on Monday an Advent coloring book. I was talking about that the other day, so I am going to show that because I've had just a long-standing, like out there looking for a good Advent coloring book for adults, and I got that one. All is Bright, but I don't really like it. I don't know. It's something I'm not feeling it, but I may look at it this year. Maybe I'll like it more. But I like the description of this one that I'm getting. So we'll see. So supposed to get it Monday, so maybe I'll just do a short video flip through of that. Mhm. Oh. I like the polychromos, and I actually need to. I was just thinking today, it's like I haven't used those in a while. Part of it is because of the case on my desk deal, but yeah, I need to find something that I like coloring with those with. That's why I don't need any more pencils. I do not. I do not. Definitely don't need any more acrylic markers. I need to cut myself off from that. I think I have just about every single type there is. So it's like no more. Use what you got. Ooh. Everybody's telling me, people who live in other in other cities are telling me, "Oh, you're supposed to get a lot of snow this season." I was like, "Thanks for telling me." Like, I'm trying not to think about it. But then again, as long as I get snow days, as long as I'm not stuck out in it, that's the part that sucks. Is to be out in the storm. Oh man, that's happened to me here more times than I'd like to remember. The most famous time for me was coming home from work, and I basically live only, it's basically only 20 minutes away. Um, it took me an hour and a half to get home one day. Hour and a half. Take care, Ivy. And oh my gosh, it was so bad. Just outside and just thinking about it. It was like I don't want another one like that. It was like really horrifying. I mean, it was so bad. I almost stopped like kind of halfway home at the supermarket cuz I actually had to pull into the supermarket parking lot to clean my windows for like I don't know, the umpteenth time. And I almost said, you know what? Leave it your car here. Call your husband. Tell him to come and get you because you can't take it anymore. But I did. I says, Linda, you're halfway there. You can get there. You're halfway there. But the thing is, the halfway there, the first part of my drive is like all within the city. And the other part of the drive is all in the country roads in the country. Open space. It's snowing hard and the wind is blowing hard. Um, they usually do a good job keeping up with the roads, but it was snowing so hard for so long that they couldn't keep up. It's like, yeah, they just are trying to clear everywhere, and it's like, okay, they make their first pass everywhere, and then they make their next pass everywhere. Well, the snow was just falling, like it was just crazy. And in order for me to see the road going home, like to see where I was and make sure I was on the road and that I was not going to wind up in a pond or a ditch or something like that or into somebody's house, was by I just kept praying for anybody who had a black mailbox saved my life. Those other ones, kind of like we have like a beige one, and like a lot of people do have that. You can't see. I couldn't see it. It was just snowing too hard, and you couldn't catch enough of a glimpse of it to know, or you'd be over in the other lane or something like that. But yeah, you could not tell. I could not tell the road where the road was, and I was just like looking for the black mailboxes that people had to know that I was on the road. And of course, because the visibility was bad, couldn't see that until you were right up on it. And so I was hoping that like I wasn't really on it with my car by the time I noticed it. Oh man, that was so bad. That was so bad. It was like, talk about white knuckle driving. That was just like, oh, I don't ever want to go through that again. Never, 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 never. That probably was my worst winter driving experience ever. And I've driven on black ice and things like that. And no, that's not fun either. But that drive, oh, because when it decides to do it out here, it really does it. And then there was another time when we had to drive like a little bit north because there was something my husband was doing somewhere, and he had to pick something up from there or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember exactly what it was. And I think it had to do with hockey too. That he was playing it and he'd left something there, or he had to lock something up there. I don't know. It was weird, but for whatever it was, I had to meet him there. It was something with his truck, and so we were both driving. Um, and so I think I had to take him up there to his truck, and then we both drove back. Now driving up there, it wasn't bad. Driving home, it was that tunnel kind of snow and no visibility, like you really can't see anything but maybe your headlights, and it was nighttime, and it's like you're just driving in a tunnel of snow that's coming at you, and you just kind of feel like you're in Alaska or something. It's just like that was crazy. I didn't like that either. And then that's not where we were driving um from is not a place that I ever had really went to on my own. So I didn't know anything. Not that I could see, you know, any of the things on the side or whatever. Because one, it was night in the country, pitch black, and then the snow on top of it, the tunnel snow. So, but like I don't know, it just was one of those things where the car, all you can hear is the hum of the car and the wind outside, and that's it, and your heat. And your the whir of your tires or whatever, and you just feel like you're in this like isolated kind of space capsule or something. Oh man, that was awful. And I didn't know where I was, so I really had to, I had to follow him. Fortunately, he was, that was the case. But following him, and it's like I have no idea where we are. I have no idea where we're going. I don't know. Oh, and then I kept thinking, I hope I don't slide into him, or I hope he doesn't go sliding out the road because this is bad. Yeah, I don't want to be out in it. If it's gonna do all that, do that when I'm at home. Do it when I'm home. I don't think I do. No, right now I have HBO. What do you call it? Well, I have BritBox, but I think I'm gonna get rid of it because I'm not watching anything on it. Um, and I do have Netflix now, which I almost forgot. Yeah, I do. I got Netflix. Shoot, I might need to get rid of it because I'm not watching it. So I just remembered that. Like, and then I have what do you call it? Prime. What's the show though? Curious. I just happened to see. Oh yeah, I was talking about that a little while ago. Started to. One of the actresses from The Wheel of Time. I guess she was interviewed about her feelings about the show being canceled or whatever on Prime, and I got to read that article. But it sounds like I don't know why Amazon's not taking it back, and I don't understand why. Because that totally, like, there are so many fans. I don't know how they could. I don't know how they couldn't make money off of that or something. Or I don't know. I don't know why they won't do it because that show was fantastic. It's one of the few things that I was like, I need to watch. Mayor of Kingstown? Hmm. Okay. Kind of. I'll look into that. It was on HBO the other day, and I don't know. Maybe it's a sign of desperation, but I guess they have a Planet of the Apes series. So I thought, well, maybe I'll watch that. I don't know. Something for background. But I don't know how I feel about that. It's just like, it's just desperation. I want my Wheel of Time. I really hope they can find somebody else to pick that up with the same, so have all the same actors and everything, because it was just getting really to the good part where, the characters were all developed to the point of, that one big thing that was supposed to happen or develop. And I don't know, it's just, they need to keep going. I like the whole cast, and I want them to keep going. I finally detoxed from Animal Kingdom, but I still go on the Reddit to see, like, to see what other people are talking about. Foxy, 3 times this week I've seen you. This is a record. Foxy's in the house. See, I just now I thought about possibly doing a rap, and then it's like my mind was blank. Can't do it. One day I'm gonna surprise you though. Okay, it doesn't seem to be messing with the other. Well, yeah, it is. Smudge, smudge. Oh well. Hopefully nobody will look too hard. Super fans aren't too bad, and I wish you could find that one thing that I'm looking for. It's like when I'm not looking for it, it's always in my way. And now I must have really just really got it out of my way the last time because I can find it, but I want it. Where the heck did I put it? It does not make sense to me, and I can't find that. I didn't even have a piece of apple pie today. I just realized that. Uh, where? Where are you? I don't know. I don't know. Kind of a mystery. What am I doing with my finger? Blending super US Art Supply super crayon. Perhaps making a little bit of a mess, but I wonder. Okay, here's another thing. Yes, I don't want to. What do I want to do? But I'm going to use it. Where's the. Oh. Can I do this and get it to be a little more smooth? It does a little bit. Yeah, it does. Oops. Okay, that did something I didn't want it to do. I don't know where it picked that up from. Where did it pick that up from? Be careful with that. Oh, see? Look at what it's doing. No finger. So why are they discontinuing these things? I need them. Or maybe I did use my finger a little bit. I mean, I didn't have to make it solid blue, but once I get started, I can't stop. I'm still thinking about where's that coming from? See, I really think I should get a Q-tip, but I don't like that being grainy like that here, but I don't mind it up there. Your live was fun last night, Foxy. I enjoyed your guests. Part of the time I was actually in the shower. I had to wash my hair, but I had it on and came back to my computer to listen. But I was listening while I was like, doing my hair after I got out of the shower. You got him a plate. I don't think I'm gonna. I don't know. Once I get started, I kind of get obsessed. Cover it all. Cover it all. I watched that movie Fat with Dom DeLuise. Get the honey. That's the only thing I know about the movie. I couldn't watch it because it sounded too depressing to me. But I had some friends that watched it, and they would always say that all the time. Get the honey. She always has a story. She had some good ones. What would happen if I don't really want to change it? I think I want to. See, I really want a Q-tip. That's what I really want. Let me get one because I keep thinking about it. I got 2 of these in here. Safekeeping. Okay, let's do this. Let's stop being silly. Oh. Okay, well, that's not helping me too much. Okay, what are we doing now? That didn't do too much. Unless, technique. Nice technique. That's too much work for me, but I'm gonna do it. Trying to figure out what pencil. Must have been a Prismacolor that I used that really almost like blended for me while also putting down the color. But what I want for that is my light blue pencil, and I don't see that case that I have it in. Did that move? Yeah, it's not in this one. Got my lilac. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. No, that's not that light blue. Wait a minute. Is there one in here? Yes, there is. And it's a short one. So I won't feel guilty about using it this way. I know I gotta back up. Telling you, this color sharpener seems to be the best thing for sharpening my Prismacolors. I think I've only had a Prisma break in here like 2 or 3 times at the most over like, I don't know, 3 months. If it's been that much. I can only actually remember 2. I'm just adding the third one because like that seems like too little. Yeah, see? Prisma. Come true. Come true. Just got to be careful of the same thing that as with the white. I don't mind if it changes the color a little bit. I don't mind. It's kind of blending it in. So I wonder, see about using a dark blue in here. Or somehow giving, kind of will make it look like sky. We got a turkey dinner in the sky. Okay, and I'm not trying to cover up these lines. I want these lines to stay. Yeah, I need that blue. You know what will do it? That crazy Prisma blue that just doesn't know how to let go. Indothone. Which I did finally find out what Indothone is, but child, I gotta look it up now and tell you what it is. It's like, oh, that's a real thing? They didn't just make up that word? Because I thought they just made up that word, because that's a weird word. Like Indothone. Is it? Nope, that's not it. And do I even want that color? But see, kind of want that because I know it spreads. That's not it. You take the wrong blue, it can be dangerous, especially with Prismas. Is this it? Yeah, the long name. The long name. Turkey dinner in the sky. I don't know, maybe we'll make the plate blue. Uh-oh. What are we doing? Now we're just doing too much for whatever reason. And I'm just going to roll with it. I just want it good. Cover all the, yeah, I'm trying not to cover the lines in this one because I think the lines actually work with it. But you never know. Never know when that mood might take me over. See, I don't even know why I did that, but it is what it is. Wonder if I should actually use a different blue, like a lighter blue. More of a medium blue. The only thing is, I don't know. Some of them have a little more green in them, and some have a little more purple in them. And pick the wrong one, and like that's it. Your destiny is is already figured out. You can't change it. See, I need a. Why doesn't Prismacolor have like a clear something something that works like they're white and light blue pencil and light green? I feel like they need to have something like that if they don't, or I need to find out what that thing is if they do. Just a little wax pencil blender. That sounds like something that needs to be. And it actually sounds too simple to not already exist. So I feel like it probably exists, but I just don't know what it's called or have it. Because again, it's like the diameter thing. I'm always thinking about the diameter. Why do I feel like it got smaller? Need something that can get in the nooks and crannies. I really feel like varying the blues in this. I don't want one that's too dark. And I wonder the color to match it. See, now I'm craving either graham crackers or a piece of that apple pie. And I don't want to eat either because I brushed my teeth already. Brushed and flossed and water picked and oil rinsed with coconut oil. I really don't feel like messing that up. And I need to make sure I go to bed at a decent hour. What time is it? Oh my gosh, it's already almost 10 o'clock. Time flies. I didn't realize I was on here this long. 10 is when I wanted to be in bed. Guess that's not happening. Make the hat float. Make it look like it's in space. Pilgrims in space. Sounds like a good B movie. What was it? The Muppet Show that did pigs in space or something? Where did I know that from? See, sometimes when I'm doing stuff like this, I feel like surely there's an easier way to do this. I didn't have to go through all these steps, use up all these supplies just to do this. But oh well. But I don't know no better. So that's what I do. Ooh, that's lifting stuff up. We don't want that. Try and give it a little bit of texture or something. Not that one. Oh, I got to do the Miss, was it Miss Maple page? The Taylor's color along. I need to do that. Okay, I like how the bottom looks a little bit. No, I don't think so. You can't even see that. I don't know the best way to show it. Kind of like that. It kind of has a, I don't know, kind of finish to it. Can I cover up this? I can't cover up the pumpkin smudge. I can use it with this though. This covers up everything. This thing is lethal. This pencil out of the Prismas caused me to put them down when I had just picked them up, put them down and not pick them up again for a few months. Scared the heck out of me what it did. Okay, so now it's got more than a hydrocoal, but I can't see that thing anymore. Let's try not to bring it back. So I can clean up my edges. Interesting to clean them up with blue. But there's something about that seems to be working. Not sure what that's about. Maybe I just can't see too good. Okay. How are we doing on a point? I don't want it to be too pointy. Oh my gosh, I forgot a whole spot. It's naked. I'll fix that. It's raining again. I feel like we're going to wake up to snow tomorrow morning. It's okay for me because I'll be inside. Ain't gotta go nowhere. Mm-mm-mm. I do have new tires on my car, so that's nice. Thank you. It's shaping up. And thank Lori for the suggestion on the color background because I didn't know what to do. I don't think I really want to do that around there. Why did I do that? Almost sounds a little bit like sleep when it's hitting like snow. I mean, but it's hitting like rain. I don't know. Let me do that space. Thank you. This is why I didn't do this space. It's like it's tight. What happens if I do this on here right after? They blend. Will they blend? Kind of did. I'm scratching the paper. What am I do with these little guys? The little feet. Did anybody put these things on their turkeys? I think actually I was in a store somewhere one time and saw them. It's like, oh, they really sell them things. So you always see them in pictures. It's like, I'll never put anything like that on my turkey. Maybe sometimes put foil on them, but like I don't think I even have ever done that. But maybe once or twice. But them things get a little bit, a little dark. It's okay. I don't know. I feel like if you roast a turkey at the right temperature, they won't be too, you know. I don't know. I don't know why they do that. They do. It's like, what are we putting shoes on our turkey for? I don't want it to walk away. And it's too late to protect the feet because, like, it's getting eaten. So we need a new plan. Now that I think about turkeys, I haven't seen any around this year. There was one year they were all over the place. And one time it was like I didn't know that turkeys could fly. I mean, I saw, like, I remember that old cartoon with the turkey coming in, flying in, and they would play it like it was a plane coming in and crashing or whatever, and it'd be like this big cloud overhead. Well, one day when I was driving, I actually there what actually was a turkey that was flying over, and it was like this huge shadow. I'm like, what the heck? And then I realized, oh my gosh, it's a turkey. I didn't know turkeys could fly. I guess I don't know. I guess they can't fly that far or something. I don't know. But it was flying, and it's like this big barrel thing kind of overhead. That was so bizarre. But then I also watched one fly across the road into my neighbor's house. and and I don't know if he was sleeping or if he was in his garage. Now he couldn't have been in the house because, like, yeah, he would have heard it. But I told my husband because I saw it happen. I was like, "Oh my gosh!" It flew right into his house, and then it conked out. It just like fell, hit the house and fell out. And I just was looking to see, is it moving? And it really wasn't moving. I was like, kind of the wings, kind of some of the feathers I could see, kind of, but it didn't. It didn't really move. So I told I told my husband about it, and I says, I don't know where where he is, but this afternoon I saw a turkey like fly into his house, and I says, as far as I know, I think it's still there. But I says you might want to tell him or see if he found it, because actually what happened was I looked out later, like a few hours later, and I didn't see the turkey there. And so when my husband went across the road to like tell him, he says, "Oh yeah, it's on the grill right now." They don't waste no time out here. That's what I said. Anybody thinks they want to come and step up on me out here, you might want to think twice. I live around some of these people are like old mountain folk. Okay. They don't play about life. I thought, I used to think like just southern people were like that, like cuz part of my family's from the south and part of my family's farmers and things like that. I thought it was just southern people that were like, it's like, no. There's white folks up north who are like that. They don't play. They do not play. It was like, so it's, yeah, you can come and sneak up on me if you want to. They know me and they know how we help each other. They don't know you. you you might want to think twice. Something could happen to you. And nobody will just say, nope, I don't know a thing. I know, I'm not aware of that. A car that looked like what? No, never saw it. Oh, I love my neighbors. Turducken. Yeah. Um, for some of them, it might be. Let's just put it that way. For some of them, it might be. And if your deer gets hit, it might not stay in the road. I saw somebody down the road. I don't know. Somebody's clearing some land in this one spot, and I'm thinking, oh no, who's going there? So my husband out on a fact finding mission just to make sure, is it just a neighbor who's just building another house next to them for them, or just I don't want no new people, no new people. I'm not in the mood. No new people. I like my people here. No new people. I don't want where I live to be turned into the suburbs, or I'll have to leave. I like my country life, even if I am kind of about bugs. Like we have there's a hornet nest somewhere connected to our house, somewhere, somehow. Cause like I'm thinking these are like, bees coming in. My husband said, no, that's a hornet. I was like, oh. Yeah, that's what my husband actually had to do that one time. Like I was trying to figure out why are they out there like and they're in the way of where I need to like, get out to go to work. And I was like, well, why is my husband talking to him or whatever? I didn't know what was going on. It was kind of, I don't know. Yeah, I didn't really want to see that before work. But it wasn't really gone, the deer, the poor thing. It was hit. And so basically, the sheriff had to, like, conclude that. And then, you know, it was a whole production. It's like, oh, my husband just gave me a really quick explanation what was going on because he knows like yeah, I know what happens, but like sometimes I just don't want to know. Don't tell me because I'm a little sensitive about that. But shoot, around some people around here, they will just like, hey, nobody knows. Finders keepers. Maybe they're a little better about that now, as far as not breaking the law with that, but some of them are like, I don't know, they've been here for I don't even know how long, and the stuff in their family for I don't even know how long. So uh, I'm kind of on a don't ask, don't tell basis. Is how I keep it. I want to know, but if you need help with something, let me know. But if you did something like that, no, I don't want to know. Don't tell me. Half the time, I don't even know the rules until I find out. Like I don't know, some kind of weird way. It's just not stuff I do. But don't ask, don't tell. Yeah, it is. And that's why like I guess well one of my neighbors actually they were known to hunt out of season, but all their lives that's how they have, you know, lived. So going back, so it's like people just don't, wouldn't say anything because they know like that's how they eat. So and oh man, they used to do such nice things for our dog that we had like man, I can't even remember when she passed. She lived to a good age. My border collie German shepherd mix. Yeah, they used to treat her, all the neighbors just treated her so good. She was like everybody's dog. They'd give they'd give her hunks of like whatever bone of whatever it is that they got, and all of a sudden, she'd be on her front lawn gnawing on something, and I'd come from home from work or whatever, and she's got something on there, and she's just like either like lying next to it to protect it, or she's gnawing on it. I'm like, what the heck is that? And then I realized, oh, they gave her, something from what they just got somewhere. But But I'm wondering if the fact that I haven't seen a lot of turkeys, if that's because we got a lot of something else in back. Because it always seems like the wildlife, there's like a turnover kind of the wildlife. And so like some years, like it seems like we have a lot of deer this year, but we didn't have a lot of turkey. But there was that one year where turkeys were everywhere. And then I happened to see a couple of years ago, never saw a fox before, but I knew they were around. And like when we went walking in the woods behind the house, something I will not do by myself. My husband has to be with me because I'd get lost. But he was pointing out to me, "Oh, that's fox poop." I'm like, "Okay." He knows that stuff though. But but I never saw any foxes. But I saw a fox like a couple years ago. Um and I was really surprised because like it was like out like near the house, not near the house, but within sight. Um these things that like I didn't even know they existed called cormorants or something like that. They're a bird. They look kind of like a vulture. Didn't know we had those. I just saw this bird in the tree. I'm like, what the heck is that? It looks like it's from outer space. So it's like weird. It's like there's like a turnover. So I'm wondering if maybe because maybe we have a lot of foxes or something like that that we don't have a lot of turkeys. And then my husband saw that mink, and I didn't even know we had minks here. I thought it's like minks. Um, I don't know. It was just like a temporary relocation or what, but he hasn't seen it since. So I don't know since like last. When did he see it? Was it last spring or I don't know. And he told me that those what was it? Not the minks, something else that looks like it, kind of. That they're kind of vicious. It's like, oh, and I'm thinking it's a cute little thing. Well, I don't ever want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to have to be trying to pull some creature off my face. No. Okay, I'm kind of liking this, like this, because I don't want it all to be perfectly blended. It almost looks like sky now, which I like. You gotta do the plate. I think I'm just gonna make it yellow. Yeah, you know why I say that? Okay, okay. Here's another story. I had an apartment that I had, the last apartment I lived in before I met my husband. Um I uh, just like just to think about it, I'm disgusted. That yeah, I really wanted to get out of that apartment. It was nice, but it had one problem. It had a drop ceiling that for some reason was only the panels were basically like they were like decorative um with fiberglass on the other side to like for insulation. So they're like insulation with a decorative outside that would work as a ceiling panel, wouldn't which wouldn't be so bad if somehow there weren't squirrels getting in from above, in the roof. So there would be a squirrel would fall through the roof, through my panel, and be in my apartment. And one, the cat I had at the time, okay, the first time it happened, the cat that I had at the time, which he also moved here with me too. I had him for a long time. He lived till 16 years old. But I got home, his eyes were huge and he was so excited. He's like, "Mommy, you brought the hunting to me." Girl, I went in the kitchen. The blinds were shredded and there was blood on the there was blood on the blinds and on the paper towel. I don't know how they got to the paper towel thing because it was on top of a table. I guess it's because the thing was trying to get away. Um, but he was so excited and so happy, and I was like, "Oh no!" Like, well, I guess I can kind of be sure that the squirrel has gotten away because they don't want to meet up with the cat. but but it shredded my blinds, so like the string or whatever from it, they were all like leaning like crazy. Like, oh, oh, I hated that. I hated it so much. After working all day and I come home to that. I was like, I don't know what to do. It's like, can't. I'm glad you're happy, but I'm really disgusted and a little bit scared because I really don't know if that thing is out. That was the first time it happened too, so I don't think I really knew what had fallen through either. I was like, what is this? It was like a whole X-Files situation. Yes, he did. He did. That was a good cat. He protected a lot. He protected me from some people too. Oh my gosh. Oh, and so that every once it would happen, and I can't even think of how often, but it was often enough to be annoying. I think it happened at least 6 times. And the landlord kept putting the same, he would just get another one of those fiberglass panels and put up there. I'm like, can you get something like wood or something to put up there so nothing falls through? And it was always this one particular corner that this area that it would happen at. And it's like, why don't you just like look for the hole and plug up the hole so this doesn't happen? And give me a better thing, a panel, ceiling panel, than that thing you're putting up. And he wouldn't do it. Man, he was so annoying. Ooh, that's kind of weird. We got to change that. I want it to be brown though. I could put dots on it or something, or leaves. Yeah, doctor this guy up. Yeah, so one time when I came home, and that was like that. And oh, let's see what happened. There was one time I had locked it up in the bathroom because I figured out I saw it on the wall, just so like just there, just like on the wall of the bathroom, holding on. I was like, oh my gosh! So I shut the door. And who did I? Oh, what I did was I shut the door and I opened the bath. I think I was dating Mark at the time, so he opened up the bathroom window. He went in, opened up the bathroom window, and we shut the door. Oh, really? Ew. Oh my gosh. Oh, but that's gross. That's really gross. I didn't know that. Oof. Okay, now that makes me queasy right now. I feel like oh. Oh, so like I think what happened, I remember a football game was on because we were watching a football game. Or we were gonna watch a football game. I don't know, something was going on. Somehow I saw, I don't know, whatever happened. I know the thing in the bathroom happened, and eventually I think it went out through the bathroom window because Mark had opened the window and then, shut the door so it would just go out. But it was initially in my bedroom, which you have to go through before you get to the bathroom. And I think it was under the bed. And I kept having, um, in my mind, I kept having visions of me going and looking under the bed and it grabbing my face with them claws. I was just freaked out with that like the whole time. As if I look at it's gonna grab me and it's gonna freak out and it's gonna scratch my face all up. So that's why they came a whole long story just to tell you that's why they had that came to me about grabbing my face and oh gosh. I'm glad I don't live there anymore. Oh my gosh. I still dream about that apartment though. I think cuz it was a nice apartment except for that and except for the landlord who was kind of weird. Like oh, so weird that like my my Italian mothers as I call them told me to um sprinkle baby powder on the floor as I leave the house to sprinkle the baby powder on the inside of the door on the floor so then I could tell if anybody had been in my apartment or not. Yeah, it was creepy. Yeah, or pounce on my head or grab onto my back and bite my back. I'm gonna be dreaming about this stuff. Oh Lord. Uh, so yeah, I was glad to move out of there. It was a nice apartment though, and I liked where it was, but um, yeah, yeah, there was one thing that he said that I can't even repeat. I can't repeat it. That that was the last straw when he said that is like I immediately says I need to get out of there. I need to get out of there. Um just kind of for uh, to kind of tell you what it was without telling you what it was because I think it might make me like upset me again. He had a problem with carpenter ants and he wouldn't deal with that as promptly as he wouldn't deal with other things. And so we're talking. Actually happened to be at work when he called back to talk to me about it, what he was going to do. And so um whatever it was he was going to do, he was saying, well, I want you to be out, do whatever, whatever, and then I'll take care of this. And I think I was saying, well, do you really need to do all that? Can't you just do this or that? um and he made a reference to what happened in World War II with a certain group of people. And the way he I can't say what he said. And the thing is he's of German descent, right? And like, he still had the accent and everything. And so that sounded really bad coming from him. I'm like, and so I thought, okay, well, if you feel why do you feel like you can say something like that about people to me, an African American woman? And two, how can you let anything like that come out of your mouth? If you feel that if you can be so flippant with something like that in regards to humanity, I don't want to be anywhere near you. I was like, and the thing is, when I was on the phone, I was at work, and I worked in like we worked in cubicles, but like we could see certain groups of us, like we could see like four of us could see each other, and then on the other side, four people could see each other. And he and one of my coworkers was at her desk and she saw me while I was talking on the phone and she looked at me she said, "Are you okay?" Because she says, "I'm not trying to be funny or nothing. Your face turned white." All of a sudden, there was no blood in your face. What the heck was that conversation? And I was like, oh, okay, so somebody saw us, so really it really did like whoa. Yeah, and I was like, no, I need to get out of that house. I need to get out of that apartment as soon as possible. I'm not living here anymore. I'm not giving this person my rent anymore. Done, 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 done. And he really gave no indication that anything like that was in him. So that really kind of was a shocker, too. It's like, yeah, he's kind of like a drag for a landlord a little bit, but, he's not that bad. But that was like, whoa. I had no idea that people were walking around that thought things like that. I really didn't. I was shocked. I just, you know, now I know kind of not, don't be surprised at anything. But then I just was like, mm-mm. It's like you do something to one person, you feel free to say that. I don't know how close are you to doing something to somebody, and how close are you to doing something to me? Mm-mm. Nope, 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 nope. Ugh, that even gave me like it makes me feel funny now just talking about it. It's like, oh, sing me back. Oof. Thank you, Lord, for delivering me from that place. And before that, I had landlords that were just they were like angels. They were in my apartment, like, well, not in my apartment, but they were there, like, to check on things, or like or actually what they would do is they were calling me and saying, oh, well, and you're going to get a new whatever, whatever, what day can we put that in? And it's like, I was like, there's nothing wrong with the one that's here. It's like, well, we think we know because we're looking at our records, and it needs a new one. And this wasn't like an apartment complex. This was like two accountants who happened to own, this building that had like three apartments, and it was like a renovated house or something like that. They were such a blessing. They were wonderful. So actually, when I was moving out of that apartment, I because it was getting to be too small for me. I had my best friend, the one that passed away 3 years ago. He was looking for a place. He wanted to move out by himself, and so I told them about him because I knew he was the type of person, like me. He wasn't gonna cause trouble, wasn't gonna, be making a lot of noise or wrecking the place. And so he lived there after I did. I wanted to bless him with a good tenant. Yes, I went from them to squirrel through the ceiling, dude. This is his name now. Squirrel, squirrel through the ceiling, dude. Oh my gosh. Let us see. What are we doing? I still gotta do them feet. I still gotta do this. I don't really like the plate, but like I don't know. I was trying to restrain myself from breaking out with the metallic acrylic markers. I don't know. I may still have to do it. Well, kind of like with that blue underneath there. It's kind of cool. Kind of makes it look almost like that, like Fiesta wear or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm making things up. I gotta get more of that blue there. I kind of like that. It's raining hard again. Ciao. I forgot about what time it is. What time is it? 10:35. Well, I guess we didn't go to bed at 10 o'clock, did we? Okay, let's work on these guys. What are you doing up, Foxy? Isn't it past your bedtime? Although I'm glad you're here. Oh, I didn't study my French today, but I can do that right before I go to bed. That's what I did last night. because I'm doing a review thing, a grammar. I don't know why it came up with that all of a sudden. Like it heard me when I was saying I was looking at another app because they had grammar in it. All of a sudden, I'm seeing the grammar stuff in Babbel. It's like, oops, don't do that. That would be bad. Almost backed up out of here. Is it? Oh, okay. What do you say? You're grown? Oh, okay. I forgot. Hmm. Let's see. What should the booties look like? Turkey booties. And I'm using these. I never said, but the same ones I was using yesterday. The Spectrum Color Blend, which actually I kind of don't recommend them, but I have them, so I'm using them. Probably won't replace them um, when they run out. They were hard to get, and there's other pencils that you know I probably now would get, but these are pencils I got when I didn't really know pencils. And I was running away from Bubbles telling me to get polychromos and and somebody else telling me to get prismas. I was running away from them. Resistance was futile. I wanted going back to I wanted getting polychromos, being happy, getting prismas, not using them for like a year or so, but having them. But once I started using them, after I got over the Indothone crisis, um, now I love them. I was gonna look up that Indothone too. It's some complicated thing. I was like, what? It's really a thing? I thought they made up that name. Indothone. What's an Indothone? Oh, you slept in? Ah, cool. I don't know. What time did I get up today? I don't even remember. Hold on 1 second. Oh, this says rain stopping soon. I don't believe you. Rain stopping soon. It'll stop for 5 minutes. Rain starting. Yeah, they are. Yeah, that blue just totally jacked my jacked up my entire world. It messed up. I'm still trying to recover that Hannah Carlson page from what it did to it. I was traumatized. Here we go. In it's in the throne. Okay, let's make it harder to pronounce. In throne. Okay, I want to see how do you pronounce it. That's what I'm going to do. How do you pronounce it? Because I can't say it. Here we go. How do you pronounce Indian Throne Blue? That's too much. That makes you work too much. Oh, this is Indanthrene. What is Indanthrene? I can get the OED. Take it out and never use it. Yeah, they're kind of scary. They're kind of scary. They're pretty. They look pretty, but then like, start coloring with it is kind of crazy. Oh, is this gonna pronounce it? Okay, here we go. I hope it. Oh, is my. Oh, yeah, it's still on.
Throne.
Well, it cut off the beginning.
Indent throne.
And he's got a British accent. That doesn't help.
Indent throne.
Indian throne. Okay. Well, that was like anticlimactic. What's the definition? I'd never heard of it before. Indian Throne blue is a dark, warm, transparent, organic dye, known for its deep blue-black color, used widely in paints and inks. It is derived from indigo. That doesn't look like indigo. Child has the well, thank you. Thank you very much. Has the chemical formula C28. What, I don't know. Is that carbon? Hydrogen 14, nitrogen 2, and oxygen 4. If that means something to you, take that. It doesn't mean a darn thing to me. Why is it so much trouble? Can they tell me that? Oh, okay. It says Indian Throne Blue. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. Indian Throne Blue, also called Indian Threne. Child. It's a lot. Why have I not heard about this color until Prismacolors? Oh, brother. Why is this making me log in? It must have been 365 days. Okay. The compound is made from 2-aminoanthraquinone treated with potassium hydroxide. Wow. Okay. That was a whole lot I didn't really need to know, but there you go. That's the science lesson for today, folks. Back to coloring. The science that you didn't need, really. But you got it anyway. Okay. Back to the turkey feet. Gonna go with the negative space theory. Now, I wonder if I should use brown instead of black, or if. What color is that? This is dark. Dark? Really? This is dark. I was at a color. Dark. This one says espresso. Kind of don't want to. Don't want to go black, but I do want to go black, but I don't want to go black. No, that's not what I was trying to grab. These are nice and kind of buttery, though, these pencils. Turkey shoes. Booties. Turkey booties. Okay, that's as good as we're getting. We're not really doing too much with that. Although I do know I have black in here. I know. Ooh, it looks like it's been through a few things. These are fat pencils, too. And I don't know how I feel about fat pencils. Just have to kind of get used to how you hold them. But okay, that's as good as it's getting. I'm not, can only do so much. Oh, except now we got this guy. I need to fill that in. Let's use this guy. Let's use dark. Is this the dark? No, it's the espresso. Okay, whipped cream. Reminds me of my mother-in-law. She was known for her chocolate cream pie. Well, that kind of makes it look kind of shadowy. Yeah, the nice thing about okay, back to food, back to pot roast. The nice thing about making a pot roast is that you don't have you just put it in there basically, sear it, and then throw all the stuff in there. You know what I like to put in there too? Onions, 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 lots of onions. I love onions. I love onions in um, beef juice. Okay, that actually looks kind of cool. You can make green. Let's use some bark. Or espresso. I actually think this is espresso again. Yeah. Oops, can't see me. I love making one pot meals. They're like I love it. One pot, one pan, one pot meals, one pan meals. Yeah. One reason I like them is I can always sneak some vegetables in there. Because not that my husband doesn't like vegetables, but for some reason he won't eat them unless I like, you know, I don't know. You need your roughage. As my mother always used to say. It's like, I don't know. The sound of that word, I don't think I need my roughage. What's roughage? You need your roughage. It's not going over this too good. Because it's metallic. A metallic pencil. I'm probably just doing too much. The buckle. We have to do the buckle. Oh dear. What colors were the pilgrim's buckle? Any suggestions for the buckle? I don't know what to do. I hate to make it metallic when nothing else is. If they even believe in that kind of flash. Oop, pencil, you fell. Where'd you fall? Oh, that was good. Fell on top of a book. Black. Oh, but his head is black. He's got a black buckle too. That work? Well, actually, I mean that does. I mean, actually, see, I asked you a question, then I question you. That's not right. Indigo blue. Black would be easy, actually. Or the belt could be black and then you have the gold on the thingies. Did I pull out the black? Every time I think I have the black, I have espresso. Oh, here it is. Ooh, this is so buttery. I need a better point on it. I feel like whatever I sharpen this with, I don't know, I don't like how that looks. I don't know what I'm doing with this either. Confession. Confession. Okay. Then I can just do regulation kind of gold. Okay, let's put these guys back. Okay. Good night. Yeah, I'm not that far behind either because I just yawned twice. It's like my body's telling me go to bed, go to bed. But I'm almost done with the picture, so I can maybe do a border next time or something like that. I want gold for the bottle. And did that look like? Did I even use this? Looks so. I don't know. We're gonna use it now. Oop. If we can hold on to it. Ooh, sharp, sharp. I don't know about this color. That's not what I'm after. Let's try this one. I want something to shimmer underneath. Ooh, so waxy it won't go over it. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. I'm feeling like I want to touch up the side there, but where is this? Might do it. The blender I don't like. It's not really doing it. I don't really like these things at all. So why do I keep using it? I don't know. I'm trying to give it give it a little bit of shine, but it's not really doing it. This is not going down the way I want it to. But I think it'll do. And let's do a check. Got everything. feel like I need more white in some spots because of the how white this is. Where's the Posca? This one or the other one? This one. Let's see that in there. Whew. What do I do with the art crayons? I don't know if it's going to do it enough. Don't want to do all of them, but some of them. I can get as much as I hoped. I don't know if I want this on there or not. She says as she puts it on there. I mean, she has the space, so I feel like I kind of have to. We'll assess tomorrow if it looks silly or not. It's also on this. I don't know how I feel about it. Why is there that? Or is this? I don't know what. I don't even know what that's supposed to be, to be honest. Highlights on it. I don't know. I don't know. I suppose if I don't like how they look, I'll. Cover them up. This isn't so bad. Almost feels like they need to be other places too, but it's enough white to kind of balance out that. Okay, that was kind of weird what I just did. Okay. I think we're going to call this done. Where is the... Can I move that up? There we go. Finished. So I can say, no longer a whip. Might put something around the edge or something, just decoration. So that's it for me. I am going to head to bed myself. So I thank you all for joining me and listening to me ramble as I color. And have a good rest of your night. Bye-bye. Happy Thanksgiving. It's getting here quick.